Today we're going to make chicken Alfredo. And this recipe is so simple and so easy. This is just a dump and go. And I hate that word dump because really this tastes like you've been working on it for hours. And we are going to make this and enjoy this for our dinner tonight. We're going to preheat our oven to 425 degrees. Okay, then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to spray a casserole dish. And that's ready to go. And then I have some chicken breast here. And this is, there are 4 in here, and I'm only going to use 2 because these are kind of big. Okay, I am going to just dice these up. Just going to cut them in halves. And this is a dump and go. We're not going to do anything. This is going to be the hardest part of this is cutting up our chicken. And I'm just going to throw it in a bowl because I'm going to season it in a bowl. We don't want our chicken to be bland. We want it to be delicious. And I really feel like 2 chicken breasts is perfect. This will definitely feed a family of 4 and give leftovers. And we want kind of bite-sized pieces, not too big, not too little. And this, it is going in the oven raw. I've been trying to think of easier things because, you know, summer's gearing up, and so I work a little bit more in the summertime than I do in the wintertime. So that's just the nature of vending. Let me wash this and sterilize my area just a little bit, and I'll be right back. Okay, the first thing we're going to add is about a teaspoon of salt. I do not want bland chicken. And about a half a teaspoon of pepper. I'm going to add a tablespoon of garlic powder. I love garlic powder. You can do a half a tablespoon if you'd like. Everybody always tells me, you do so much garlic powder. I do. And then a tablespoon of Italian seasoning. I really love garlic. And probably about a half a tablespoon of onion powder. We want this very flavorful. And then you're just going to stir it around. Get it good and coated. Doesn't take very long, and it smells really good. Give it great flavor. Okay, set that to the side. Now we're going to get out our dish and make sure it is sprayed. And I'm going to put in, if I can get it open, of Alfredo. Jar lid. Jar lid, jar opener. Anybody over 50 needs one of these. I think I got this from Pampered Chef. I didn't even know they made such a thing. And my friend said, oh, we need a bottle opener. One day we could not even open a bottle of water. I'm not joking. So, okay, and now we're going to just put half this jar of Alfredo on our chicken. Just kind of mix it all together. Now we're just going to pour our chicken right in our casserole dish. And kind of make sure it's not on top of each other. We do want it to cook evenly and all the way through. We don't want raw chicken in our casserole. And you could have just done it in here, but I wanted to show you how I just kind of mix it all together. Now you can add a can of peas and carrots or a frozen bag of peas and carrots. If you add the frozen bag, just put it in the microwave for like 4 minutes to steam it, because we don't want our casserole, we want our casserole and everything to bake at the same time. Or you can just use the canned peas and carrots, which either one is fine with me. I think we'll just use the canned peas and carrots today. Okay, I did strain these, just a can of peas and carrots. We're just going to put it right on. We need a vegetable. I love peas and carrots. All right, we're going to pour the rest of our Alfredo right on top. Not quite all of it, maybe about 1/4 of the jar. Just kind of spread it out a little bit even, you know. Like I said, we want this to have a lot of flavor. And we did drain the peas and carrots. I have penne rigate. I don't know how to say it, y'all, but anyway, I have that. And I need a hearty pasta for this. So I think I'm going to use the Barilla. Here, the rotini. I think I'm going to use that. But either one, whatever you have on hand. But if you use a spaghetti noodle, it really gets mushy. So you really need like a hearty pasta for this. Dump the whole rotini right over. Maybe I should have used a bigger casserole dish, but I think it'll be fine. And then I've got a can of chicken broth, and that's 14.5 ounces. So we're just going to pour this right over our we're going to pour this right over our rotini. We're going to put a 1/2 cup. I'm just going to use the can here, 1/2 of the can. So maybe 7 ounces of whipping cream. We want flavor. I'm going to go ahead and pour the rest of this pasta Alfredo, this Alfredo sauce right on top. Make sure we kind of get it, you know, kind of incorporated real good. Kind of like press the pasta down just a little bit. We want that pasta covered completely. Put about a 1/2 cup of water in this pasta jar and we can get all that sauce out. Use the lid and shake it up a little bit. Oh yeah, perfect. Perfect. Now we're going to put on some cheese. I'm going to put about a cup of mozzarella cheese right over the top of this. And if it sinks in, that's all the better. That's what we want. So we're going to put this in our oven at 400 degrees. And I am going to mash the cheese down. So it'd be under the liquid, just a little bit. Okay. I'm going to just put a little bit of pepper on top. I just love the way the pepper looks. Okay, I'm going to spray my foil. I sprayed my foil. And I'm going to pop this into, we kind of let it be loose, not real tight. We just want to cover it up so it won't burn until it cooks. We're going to put it in our 425 degree oven for 45 minutes. That was it. Let's clean this up. All right, and now I got a loaf of bread and I froze it. It is from Walmart. It's the $1 loaf. And I love to buy these because they're only $1 and garlic bread is so expensive. I mean, really, even the generic brand is. Now, I do get it from the bakery normally when I get it, but we are trying to save money in our grocery budget. I know that this is $1 and I can put a little bit of butter and garlic powder and a little bit of Parmesan cheese and have the best garlic bread. Oh my goodness. I love these loaves. They are so versatile. So I'm just going to cut it in half. It is a little frozen and I did leave it out for a few minutes. So I'm just going to use half of it for tonight, and I'm going to put the other half in the back in the freezer, put it in the freezer bag, and then I'm just going to use half of them, let it sit out for a little while, and about 15 minutes, about 20 minutes before our casserole is done, I'm going to slice it up and pop it in the oven. Just a great way to save money. And then we'll have enough tomorrow for leftovers. Look at that. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan on it and put it back in the oven. It's just bubbling, guys. It's just bubbling. Did my grocery order and got some Parmesan already cut up. We're going to just, it's shredded. We're just going to place it right on top. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so good. Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look great? We'll stick it back in there and let that Parmesan melt on top. And I'm going to get my garlic bread ready. And while this sits and is well, just kind of sits for a few minutes and the garlic bread cooks, we'll be able to eat dinner. You also could add a little bit more mozzarella if you would like, but I'm not going to add any more. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Right, let's get our garlic bread sliced up. And with this, I'm just going to make little slices like this. I'm going to go ahead and make enough for tomorrow also, in case my little grandkids come over. All right. Just going to stick it right on. It didn't take long for that to unthaw. And this will be a quick little garlic bread. And I've got a few little, got some softened butter here. And I'm just going to spread it on just a little on each one. Make sure we get it all on there really good. I love quick and simple recipes that I can get this on. I can get home, dump this in the pan and just dump it right in and go do what I need to do afterwards. You can get your kids ready. You can take a shower. You can do whatever you want. And you can already have your garlic bread prepped and ready to go. I know y'all always tell me I use so much garlic. I just love it, guys. Okay. Just going to put a little bit of Parmesan on these garlic bread. Okay, I'm going to get this in the oven, and this will be less than 15 minutes, probably 10 minutes, and we'll be get that casserole out and let it set for a few minutes, and then we're going to eat. just want to say thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already subscribed. It is free, and your comments are just so kind and so wonderful. I just want to say thank you so much for just being my friend. You are the kindest bunch, encouraging me, and just the kind and sweet words you all bless me with every time a video goes up. And I just want to say thank you. Just the kindest bunch. And I do, honestly, I just heard that YouTube is 20 years old. And of all the YouTube audiences, I have the best. I totally, totally believe that. Look at that. Dump and go chicken Alfredo. We're going to let this set for about 5 minutes while our garlic bread is still in the oven. So this will just be all combined and we'll be able to dig in. Okay, let's check on our garlic bread and see if our garlic bread is ready. Oh yeah. Look at our delicious looking garlic bread. So inexpensive, but will have so much flavor. All right, we've got to dig in to this Alfredo. Now we are going to just go in our Alfredo and look at this chicken Alfredo. Oh, the cheese is pure hanging off the side. I'm going to try a piece of the chicken first. Tender and flavorful. Now we're going to try the Alfredo rotini. Guys, this is not soggy or mushy. It is perfect. Perfect. Oh my gosh. It's got the peas and the carrots. So we have our veggie. It's so hot. The carrot and the pea make it taste so good. Guys, oh my gosh, this is delicious. Make sure you season the chicken beforehand. It makes a huge difference. It will not be bland. It will be absolutely wonderful. Will I make this again? Oh my gosh, yes. When I've got company coming, this is like luxury dump and go. And our garlic bread is so crispy. Oh my gosh, so crispy. You've got everything you need with a dump and go meal and garlic bread. You can have company with this. It's absolutely amazing. You can leave out the peas and carrots and serve it with a side salad if you'd like, a Caesar salad, but you can just throw it all in there. It tastes so good together. It's amazing together. You can add more cheese, whatever you like, but I like mine simple, easy, and delicious. You guys go make this recipe and have a wonderful, wonderful day.